Hello and welcome to PlayStation Grenade. Once in a while, a perfect game appears. Usually they are AAA titles with more content than an average human being can fathom, with jaw-dropping photorealistic textures and stellar voice acting. Well, SteamWorld Dig 2 is here and it has none of the above attributes, but it's so good it deserves to be celebrated. Call it a review or a salute to greatness, but here are 6 things we absolutely love about the brilliant SteamWorld Dig 2. And before I forget, we're also giving away a few game codes at the end of the video, so stick around to enter. Let's set the scene. In an alternative world where the populace has embraced technology, creating mechanical robots for many chores. Fast forward a few years and steampunk and Wild West culture have taken over the world, giving us the SteamWorld series. Without giving too much away, it's a world filled with cave-dwelling humans, mechanical steampunk cowboys, mysterious hidden technology, and digging. So much burrowing in fact that Dig Dug would be impressed. You play as Dorothy. Your task is finding the main character from the original game and uncover the reasons behind the constant earthquakes in the area. Don't worry if you've never played a SteamWorld game before, this was my first venture into the franchise and I had no problems with any aspect of the game, thanks to the simple but effective gameplay loop. Mine for resources, sell them, upgrade your character. Okay, I know that doesn't sound very interesting, but I assure you it is. There's an intrinsic addictive element to the exploration, as you literally carve out your route to the next objective, picking up precious materials to sell them the next time you resurface. Everything can be lost in an instant, as death during the early stages wipes out most of your backpack full of goodies. Similarly with the light that you carry, will you decide to continue descending, or will you resurface to get more fuel for that torch? As you'd expect from a game of this type, every aspect of your character is upgradable. Need a bigger bag for all the valuables you find? It's here. How about a torch that lasts longer? Yes, it's here too. If you've got the cash, you can upgrade Dorothy. On top of the basic gameplay loop are the additional items you'll uncover. For example, the Jackhammer Fist allows Dottie to break previously indestructible rock, changing your entire approach to dungeons, even revisiting old caves which you once thought were complete to now unlock new areas. In only a few hours you'll have access to a projectile cannon and the greatest hookshot I've seen since Link to the Past on the SNES. There's more new abilities and upgrades than that, but I don't want to spoil those as they are game changers and continually revitalise the game's mechanics. SteamWorld Dig 2 is littered with hidden areas to find, and artifacts and upgrade items to scour the world for, but it's the caves which are a genius break from the gameplay loop we talked about. Each cave offers a handcrafted puzzle with different skills being tested. Some require platforming abilities, whereas others test your planning and timing. Although none were really difficult, the sheer volume of the caves and hidden areas were astounding. For example, in one cave I had to initiate a rock fall before getting out of the way as quickly as possible. In another, an enemy's tracking bullets kept me on my toes. The variety and variation is a joy to behold. The PS4 version of SteamWorld Dig 2 is a great experience, but the Vita version is in a league of its own. When you buy SteamWorld Dig 2, you will receive both versions. It's a cross-buy title. I found playing on the Vita ideal for those downtime moments we all get, whether that's on the commute to school or work, while sat in a waiting room, or even when you're waiting for someone to get the heck off the living room TV. The game plays perfectly on the Vita as you'd expect, and whether it's a 5-minute pastime or a 2-hour session, the Vita is the perfect home for SteamWorld Dig 2. Sadly, there is only one negative from the whole experience, and it's the lack of cross-save between PS4 and Vita. So if you're grabbing this one, you'll have to pick a platform or have 2 separate games on the go. By the way, the reason why most of the footage you are seeing is from the early stages of the game is due to my preference of playing on the Vita version, which sadly I can't capture. With many games in the Metroidvania genre, once the story is complete, usually there is no need to continue playing. But SteamWorld Dig 2 offers a new game mode after completion. To unlock it, you must be one of those completionist people, gathering all the fascinating and strange artifacts, which are taken to a local vendor. As I write this, I am only 32% through the game's secrets, so at present, I haven't sampled the endgame content, but as soon as I finish here, I am getting straight back to it. If you'd like to enter our giveaway for a SteamWorld Dig 2 code, please follow the game's creators on Twitter, Image and Form Games. I'll link them in the description below. Next, write something funny in the comments and upvote the ones you like. I'll randomly pick a winner tomorrow. It will be an EU code, so make sure you have a compatible PSN account. SteamWorld Dig 2 is $20 or €20 in the US and Europe, and £15 here in the UK. If this is not the type of game you usually go for, I completely understand. I felt the same, but I'm so glad I tried it. And although it is primarily a PS4 title, this, so far, is my Vita game of the year. It may have a few shortcomings, like the lack of cross-save, but that's really a frustration and it's not the end of the world. Anyway, I'm going straight back into the mines to unlock more secrets and hopefully that endgame content. I'm Adam from PlayStation Grenade. It's been a pleasure. I'll see you next time.